did he mention them? Because well, he want revenge. You
Mm-hmm.
know, he want to deal with them. You know, so same thing, man. You know, we're going there. And then also it mentions what's that in the book Isaiah and Jeremiah. It says, "What the cup shall be passed unto thee." So you got to drink of that cup, all right? Because the brother he put out songs, right, about bashing the baby's heads or whatever. But here's the thing that you did in slavery, right? What was it called? Alligator bait. You know, well, basically you was using our babies to fucking hunt fucking alligators. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but go ahead, man.
They would also take the pregnant women in the tribe of Judah and cut their stomachs. They use a device to cut their stomachs so they take the baby and bash their head with a whip.
Yeah, or stomp it into the ground. Hey, the story of Sam Hose, Sam Hose. Look it up. The story of Sam Hose. His he was suspected of committing a crime. His wife, and like that's crazy. His wife, which was a black woman, defended him at the time because when we were oppressed, our woman was with us. But his wife went to the sheriff, after they had lynched him and complained like my husband was innocent. We was together all night. I'm with child. She was in like the 8th month of being with child. My husband was with me. He was protecting me. We was up. We was together all night. But like he said, like it said in that movie with Denzel, the Hurricane. He said any nigga will do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they came and snatched up an innocent man and hung him and killed him, and his wife was like with child, so she's distraught. Like my husband was taking care of me. Like what the fuck? What am I supposed to do now? So she went to the police to complain about the situation that her husband was going through and what happened to her. They tied her to a fucking tree, and then they took a knife and they sliced the bottom of her stomach open. And the baby fell out and hit the ground. Now they said the baby started to cry from being cut out the womb. And they said before the baby can raise his voice all the way up, one of these devils stumped the baby's head into the pavement.
Oh, you know what? You got to get Ezekiel, man. With a perpetual hatred.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I guess just that's some hatred for your ass, man. See, but it's written. It says, "Well, we gonna do and eat them according to the Lord's anger." But look, that was the anger that the Lord actually had against us. He allowed that to happen. The Lord.
All right, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call halal Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who teach well peace and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity, teaching the names of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and prophesying against Mount Seir. Yeah, I was just watching this video from the elder Damasha Pot. Okay, and when the elders were going into this account of Sam Hose, which was actually something new for me. I didn't know about this, and I just did some research on it too. And my blood boiled, man. And this is the gruesome history of Esau Edom, man. And you see the title of the lesson: Esau will pay for everything. Slavery is coming for you. Okay, soon the tables will turn, man. See, these so-called white people, these Edomites, they think they have gotten away with all their wickedness, man. Okay, and all the stuff that we have, that's only scratching the surface. We don't even know, the full extent of what this devil really did to us, man. And we know a lot. This devil was making chairs out of us, our flesh. They would chop our body pieces up, sell our body pieces. They was lynching us. They was killing us. They was raping our women, right? And then you heard this account with Sam Hose. Okay, and I'm actually gonna pull up the Wikipedia on it. We're just gonna read a little bit of it. Okay, but you know, they would rip open pregnant women of our women. They rip open the baby, let the baby fall on the ground, and stomp the baby out, man. And Esau thinks he's gonna get away, man. All right. And I'm gonna grab the scripture that they quoted, okay, that perpetual hatred, all right, because that's what Esau has, man, and that's ultimately why he's gonna be taken out, okay, and he's gonna go into slavery. Okay, let me grab it real quick. Ezekiel 35 and 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Right. So Esau, the so-called white man, has a perpetual hatred for us, man. Okay. Perpetual meaning everlasting. Let me just get the definition. Perpetual. Never ending or changing. So this hatred that the so-called white man has, and so you silly 2/3 niggas, man. You know, you love the so-called white man so much. He don't love you, bro. Okay. No matter how much they smile in your face or in your face. We know the scriptures say never trust your enemy. Though he go to humble himself, he's thinking a way to destroy you in the end. But this devil has a hatred for us, for Jake, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that is perpetual, never ending, never changing. And the Lord's gonna make it known because he's gonna put these Edomites back in that same demonic spirit. Okay. Everybody's gonna know who the devil is soon because he's gonna show them horns again. All right, but it says and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. The children of Israel are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, that's what they did. Okay, hanging us on trees, raping our women, feeding our children to alligators, you know, and the list goes on. And Esau's gonna have to pay for everything, man. Okay, they're gonna have to pay for everything that they did. Ezekiel 35 and 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood. See, that's what's coming to you, Edomites, man. You so-called white man, woman, and child. All right. The Lord is preparing you unto blood, okay? And slavery. See, they think they ain't gonna have to go through that. They make fun of our slavery, you know, they still talk about it to this day. You know, they laugh about it. It's all fun and games, right? But it's not going to be fun and games when the shoe's on the other foot, all right? When the rabbit got the gun, okay? Because you're not going to escape what's coming to you. Slavery's coming back, okay? And the new slave masters are going to be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans under our Lord Yahweh Shai, okay? You other nations are going into slavery. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, all right? You put us in slavery, you going into slavery, okay? You don't have to drink of that cup. Drink the dregs. Drink of the cup of slavery. We drank of the cup. We went into slavery. We the chosen nation of the Most High. So you think you're not going to go into slavery? No, you're going to go into slavery. See, the only difference is we going to have spiritual power, man. So you're going to be enslaved to the X-Men and women, okay? You know, because we're going to have spiritual power. All right? You're going to get double. What you did to us, you're going to get double, man. Ezekiel 35 and 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yeah, these devils are bloodthirsty. Okay? Even now, they're trying to find any way possible to slay Jake, to kill Jake in the streets. Okay? Because they of that perpetual hatred. All right, but guess what? When the shoe's on the other foot, we gonna really let everything out. Okay, justice will be served. All right. And Esau was doing heinous crimes. Okay. He was, buck breaking, taking little boys and little girls and having his way with them. See, that's a heinous crime. We're not going to be doing that. Okay. That's some demonic, unlawful shit. Okay. So we ain't going to be pulling no heinous crimes on Esau Edom, but we trust me, we going to get our lick back, man. Okay. Like, what's that song? Get it back in blood. Yeah, we going to get it back in blood. You got these, weak ass Israelites. Oh, well, not the white man, not the white man. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Well, guess what? Shit, 2 wrongs make it even. Okay. And it's really not wrong. It's called a justice being served. You enslave a whole nation. What should happen to you? You should go into slavery. That's justice. Okay. Esau gonna pay for everything, man. All right. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Sam Hose. Okay, the lynching of Sam Hose. Read all this. I'm not gonna read all of this. I want to get right here. Let me see. So this is the accusation. You can read this. Okay. On April 12th, 1899, he was accused of murdering his employer. Okay. Hose alleged that due to the threat, he defended himself and threw an axe, killing Cranford. Hose fled the scene, and the search for him began shortly after. All right. Following events, a mob kidnapped Hose from the train at gunpoint in Noonan, Georgia. Hose marched to the Noonan jail where a dispute arose. Let's see. Lynching. Hose was brought to a patch of land known as the Old Troutman Field. Newspapers reported that members of the mob used knives to sever Hose's ears, fingers, and genitals. Okay, that was one of Esau's favorite things to do. Okay. Lynch the so-called black man and the Latino man. See, you got these stupid so-called Mexicans that think that they better than everybody because they lighter skin. You was getting lynched too. Okay, you was getting hung from trees too, because we all Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are the Israelites, man. And we was all getting lynched on trees, hung on trees. And what they would do, they would hang us on trees, the men, and then they'll chop your genitals off, man. Okay. So the mob used knives to sever Hose's ears, fingers, and genitals, while others plunged knives repeatedly into his body to cheers from the mob. See, this is perpetual hatred. And chopping off genitals, that's a heinous crime. Okay. It says men and boys gathered kindling from nearby woods to create a pyre. The skin from Hose's face was removed. See, these devils, bro. And he was dosed with kerosene, or paraffin, is a combustible hydrocarbon liquid which is derived from petroleum. Okay, so they put a highly flammable liquid on him. It says he was then chained to a pine tree. Several matches were thrown onto the pyre by members of the mob, lighting it on fire and burning Hose alive. Okay, after his ears were cut off, his fingers, his genitals, and Esau thinks he's gonna get away with shit like this. And this is just one. This was happening all throughout slavery, bro. Okay, to men, women, and children. They were doing shit like this to children. Okay, it says the heat from the fire caused Hose's veins to rupture, while his eyes nearly burst from their sockets. One journalist noted that the crowd watched with unfeigned satisfaction. So see, Esau is satisfied at this stuff. Esau gets a kick at a slaying Jake. That's why he's the devil. The so-called white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. If the so-called white man, like the scriptures tell you, if not where and who is he, right? If the white man isn't the devil, then who is, bro? What other nation did stuff like this? Okay, that's documented in history. It says, as the flames consumed his body, Ho screamed out, "Oh my God, oh Jesus!" Look, and he was praising Jesus. Come on, man. It says, from the time of Hos's first, which Jesus, by the way, was forced upon us during slavery, man. Okay, serving white Jesus. Okay, they would put you to death if you didn't want to worship Jesus, man. It says, from the time of Hos's first injuries to his death, almost 30 minutes passed. One woman thanked God for the actions of the mob. Some members of the mob cut off pieces of his dead body as some souvenirs. See, Esau is sick, bro. Okay, Esau's sick. You ain't gonna get away with it, man. Esau, you're gonna have to pay for everything that you did, bro. Okay. That's why the scriptures say, happy shall he be that taketh thy little ones and dashes them against the stones. And like that's what the elder Demashaphat was going into as well. We're gonna take your little ones. We're gonna be happy to take your little ones by the ankle and smash them against the stones, man. Okay, that's the times we coming back into. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. You let us into slavery, you going into slavery, and there's no escaping it. You can get all your guns and all your whatever, and Gog and Magog ain't gonna come up after 1,000 years and try to because we're gonna be super human. Okay, we're gonna have godlike power, angelic power in this flesh, and we're gonna bro. The scriptures talk about meditating terror. I'm gonna actually grab that. So we're gonna have super human capabilities, and we're gonna be meditating terror. Okay, thinking about new ways to fuck you Edomites up, man. Okay, day and night and then after 1,000 years we're gonna gather you all up and we're gonna burn you. Okay, not one of the mount of Esau is gonna be escaped, not one. Okay, but it says pieces of Hos's bones were sold for 25 cents while his heart and his liver were cut out to be sold. Okay, so come on, man. Now you could go into the information about his wife like the elder went into. I'm not going to do that research right now just for time's sake. Let me pull this video back up. All right, you can watch this whole video. The elder's channel is the Masha Pot right here. It says the toilet is about to flush. It's your turn, and that's right. It's your turn, man. Okay, what you did to us is going to happen to you. Okay, think you got away with it? Nah, you ain't get away with shit, man. It's only a matter of time. Isaiah 33:18. It says, thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the towers? Okay, so our heart, and the time we coming into, our heart is going to meditate terror upon these devils, man. Okay, only difference is we're going to have spiritual power, man. So we're going to be able to fly. We're going to be able to, teleport, instant transmission. We're going to be able to do things you can't even fathom. We're going to torture you damn devils, man. You're going to have to pay for what you did. If you're an Edomite, you're going to go into slavery, bro. And the only thing that's going to make things right, see, you got these so-called white people and certain people talk about, reparations. Yeah, reparations. Which you dumbasses ain't getting no reparations, man. Ain't going to give you nothing. But true reparations is having you, okay? You into slavery. That's true reparations. We don't want no money. We don't want your paperbacks. We don't want no paper, 40 acres and a mule. We want you, man. Okay, and the Lord is going to give us that. He's going to put you in our hands. And hey, we're not doing that now. Okay, we're waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahweh. All we doing is prophesying, because this is prophecy. What's coming? Okay, what's coming about the so-called white man going into slavery? That's prophetic. That's prophecy. There's no way around it. So we ain't stocking up on guns. We ain't, building a military to try to overcome the so-called white man carnally. No, we waiting for the Lord. And when the time's right, the Lord's gonna hand you over to our hands. We're gonna meditate terror, and we're gonna fuck you devils up, man. Happy shall you be that taketh thy little. We're gonna dash him against the stones in front of you, just like you did to us. Okay? Go get your ass whooped from sun up to sundown. Only day you got off is the Sabbath. Okay? Right when that sun go down, though, for the next day, you're gonna have a foot on your neck. Okay? Esau gonna pay for everything, bro. All right, let me go to let's go to the book of Obadiah 1:8. It says, "Shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau?" And Esau has been exposed. We know who Esau is. Okay, Esau is the so-called white man. Okay, Jacob represents the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Everything's been exposed. All right, the Lord said He's gonna destroy even the wise men, the scientists, the Temanites, the top scholars. They all gonna be destroyed, man. It says, "And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter." Every Edomite is going to be cut off by slaughter, man. Okay? By slaughter. After that first, 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, okay, we're going to gather all these damn Edomites up. We're going to burn them. We're going to, cut them. You're going to be cut off by slaughter. There's not going to be one left of the mount of Esau. That's why it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Yeah, because of what you did. See, Esau thinks in the pride of his heart, the so-called white man thinks he got away. Like, we got away with all of that. That's why they still mock about it. You talk about slavery, they'll mock, they'll laugh about it. They still use the proverbs and the bywords. Call Jake, you a nigger, you a spick, you a wetback. And that's that hatred that they still have. And that's them mocking, history, what we went through. Okay. See, but they don't understand that. Hey, we're gonna give Esau proverbs and bywords. We're gonna come up with new names to call him. Gonna make fun of this devil, or he gonna be in the fields getting his ass whooped week in, week out. Okay, week in and week out. Everything you did to us is gonna happen to you. All right, and righteousness. Okay, like I said, we're not gonna be doing no heinous crimes like this sick. I want to say the F word, agate, right? He was buck breaking, taking men, tying them to a tree and buck breaking them. See, he still got to pay for all of that, man. All right. But like I said, when the elder Demashapot went into this Sam Ho's situation with his wife, my blood boiled, bro. Like I was grinding my teeth almost, man. Just, and that's just one story, bro. If you knew what these devils really did to us, and the Lord's gonna put it in our remembrance, everything that these devils did, man, so that the hatred, that we're gonna have is gonna be indignation, righteous anger, okay, for what these devils have done to us, man. Right now, we you see an Edomite, you hold the door open, hey, have a good day, whatever. But in the time we coming in, hey, bro, when Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai set his kingdom up, bro, it's, hey, we gonna fuck you devils up, man. All right? We ain't gonna show no mercy. Just like you ain't show no mercy, you ain't getting no fucking mercy, man. All the way up to it, your extermination. Till you're exterminated like the bug you are. All right? This is Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. Right, and the cup represents slavery. Okay? See, we are Most High's chosen people, and we went into slavery. We are the apple of the Most High's eye, and we went into slavery. And really, it was at the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It's part of the curses. But here it is. We're the chosen people of the Most High, and we went into slavery. And then you got these heathens. You think you're not going to go into slavery? And not just the so-called white man, the Chinese, the Arabs, the Japanese, okay, the Russians, right? All these other nations, you're going to go into slavery, bro. The only thing that's different between the heathens is that Esau, the so-called white man, he going to be cut off forever. After 1,000 years, the so-called white man is going to be exterminated, okay? Okay, he's going to be exterminated, bro. These other nations, they going to be in slavery for that 1,000 years. And all these nations, y'all all going to get it. Y'all all going to get hell for that 1,000 years. But after that 1,000 years, you know, we're going to send these nations back to their own. They're going to have their own land, but they still going to be in, you know, under our tribute, under, you know, in servitude to us still. But Esau going to be done away with for all his heinous crimes, his wickedness. Damn devil, man. But it says, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, slavery, have assuredly drunken. Yeah, we drunk of that cup, bro. We went into slavery. It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Yeah, so you so-called white people, you Edomites, you think you're going to be unpunished? You think you're going to get away scot-free? You think everything is good, right? Nah, you're not getting away. You're going into chains too. Hardcore slavery is coming back, okay? But we going to give it to you double. You thought what you did to us was bad, bro. What we about to do to the nation of Esau, Edom, and all these heathens, bro, come on, man. We're going to have spiritual power, okay? We're going to be able to, you know, the scriptures say, happy shall he be that taketh thy little and dash him against. So we're going to be able to take a little Edomite and throw his ass up fucking 300 yards in the sky and wait for his ass to come down and splat, okay? We're going to have we're going to be able to shoot lasers. We're going to fucking, you know, have target practice with our eyes, you know? Come on, man. It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished. You're not going to get away, Esau, but thou shalt surely drink of it. What are you going to drink of? You're going to drink of that cup, which that cup represents slavery. Okay, you're going to go into chains. Just like we had chains, we were tied to each other. Okay, you had Jake, you know, on those ships. We're going to send you on ships too, bro. Okay, you're going to be tied on ship. We're going to send you out throughout the four corners of the earth. We're going to, you know, all them curses of Deuteronomy 28 is going to come upon you, man. All right. Justice is going to be served. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to serve justice. The God of the Israelites, the God of the creator of the ends of the earth, man. He's a just power. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. It says, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste, right? Isaiah, let's go to the book of Isaiah 51 and 17. It says, awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Yeah, because we moved the Most High to wrath. That's why we went into slavery, because we fell from that first covenant. You know, the Lord made a covenant with us and we didn't keep our end of the bargain, which it was all predestined for that to happen anyways. Everything that's happening in life is predestined. All right, so we drank of that cup of fury, okay, slavery. It says, thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling and wrung them out. Yeah, the dregs is like the most bitter part, you know. It's like the last little bit left. Okay, you got a bucket filled with, you know, some type of liquor or beer or whatever. The last little bit of that is the most bitter. That's the dregs. Okay, most bitter part, and that and spiritually represents our slavery. All right, it says, "Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling and wrung them out." Thus, jumping to verse 22, Isaiah 51 and 22. Thus saith Yahweh Bashemi Awashai, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Yeah, the Lord's going to plead our cause, man. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again. Yeah, because when the Lord come back, we ain't going back into slavery. Gog and Magog ain't, Gog from the land of Gog, ain't gonna come after 1,000 years. The Russians ain't gonna come up and put us back in slavery and try to get us. Okay, that's bullshit. All right. We ain't going back into slavery. When the Lord come and deliver us and set crowns upon the heads of the elect, we ain't going back into slavery, bro. Our nation as a whole. That's it. All right. Thou shalt no more drink it again. It says, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. See, these other nations, you heathens, you're gonna have to drink of that cup. It says, which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. Right. So these other nations, you're gonna have to drink of that cup. Like I said, not just the so-called white man, but you Arabs, right? You Ishmaelites, you Moabites, you Chinese, the Ammonites, Japanese, right? All you other nations, if you're not an Israelite, slavery is coming for you. You're gonna drink of that cup, bro. All right. And it's not going to be pretty. And you're going to have a foot up your ass 24/7 beside the Sabbath. You'll get your ass whooped day and night. Like I said, only difference is the men of the Lord, we're going to have spiritual power, bro. It's not going to be hey, bro. And that 1,000 years, boy, that 1,000 years is going to be drawn out. It's going to feel like forever. It's going to feel like eternity. Okay. That 1,000 years, bro, you're going to be getting your ass whooped so much. It's going to feel like forever, okay? See? It's the time we coming into. Esau going to have to pay, bro. Everything you've done, bro, you ain't get away with it, all right? You did not get away with it. Well, like I said, we're going to come up with funny names to call you. We're going to be calling you different bywords, just like you put bywords on us. Oh, yeah, nigger, spick, wetback, porch monkey, this, that, right? We're going to think of different things to call you, okay? Cave beast, right? We're gonna call you all different types of names. We're gonna be speaking Hebrew, man. We're gonna be making fun of you while you out there in the field. All right. This is Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That's right in the Holy Bible, bro. We're reading this out of the Bible, bro. So people don't believe, all right, hey, we'll see. Okay. We know that what's coming. Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Okay. Why doesn't your pastor ever read that scripture? Right. The same people that led us into captivity, you going into captivity, you going to slavery. Another word for captivity is slavery. Okay. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And this is what we're waiting for. Okay. Okay. True reparations. All right. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. We will true justification. Justice will be served. Okay. Yahweh Bashemi Hawashai is going to serve us justice, man. And if you haven't, for you brothers and sisters, watch these different movies, man. All right. Like Django, The Birth of a Nation, 12 Years a Slave. All right. Yeah, 12 Years a Slave. That's a good movie. You know, and these movies, they show you what they did, bro. Right? Esau think he got away with it. Esau really thinks right now he ain't gonna have to pay for what he did to the children of Israel. But see, he lost his mind. All right. Let me grab that. They brought it out. This is Psalms 137 and 8. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. So what you did to us is going to happen to you. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. Yeah, we're going to be happy. Okay. Grab a little Timmy Turner by the ankles and fucking yick and yak his ass all throughout the fucking, whatever the hardest fucking material next to, we're going to bash his head into it. Okay. Throw his ass up 300 yards. Watch his ass splat. Okay. Spiritual power. Going to play fucking football with his ass. Kick a field goal. Kick his ass to the moon. Okay. Happy shall he be. The Lord going to put that spirit in us, bro. The rakakwadash, that indignation, that same anger that the Lord has going to be flowing through our veins, bro. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. Like I said, we ain't doing this now. All we doing is we telling you what's going to happen in the future. Okay, when the Lord come back, when Yahweh Shem Yahushua come back. All right. And before that, America going to be hit with nukes. So before you going into slavery, you're going to burn. Okay. You're going to burn. You so-called Edomites, you heathens, you're going to burn first and foremost. And then you're going to come back in the reincarnation. And you're going to be slapped into chains as a child. Okay. Just like you had our children out there in the field, you're going to be out there in the field. Goo goo gaga. Okay. Yeah, man. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones, bro. We gonna rejoice. Gonna feel good, man. Dash his ass against a brick wall. All right. So Esau gonna pay for this shit, man. What's that movie too about with Nat Turner? Watch this movie too. The Birth of a Nation. Yeah, The Birth of a Nation. Watch that movie, The Birth of a Nation with Nat Turner. And at the end of that movie, when you watch what they did to Nat Turner, is they turned his body to wagon grease. Okay, this is what type of shit Esau was doing. They turned his body to wagon grease. I don't even know how you do that. Okay, but they would do that. They would rip our skin off and make couches and chairs out of our skin. See, Esau gonna have to pay for all this, man. He ain't get away with this shit, man. You crackers gonna have to pay for everything, bro. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like I said, go watch this video from the elder Demasha Pot. Like I said, my blood was boiling. Demasha Pot, the toilet is about to flush. It's your turn. Watch this video, man. All right. Play it back, and then I'm closing it out. Close it out right now. Call it Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Lord willing, is edifying to hope for elect. I'm gonna play the video one more time and I'm gonna end it.
We're gonna be happy to snatch this motherfucker off his feet and bash his head off.
Yeah, it's written in Psalms. All right. We should wash our feet in the blood of the wicked.
Yep.
You know, so vengeance is a thing in the scriptures. You know, but the Lord's well, the Lord is all about vengeance. You know. Read Revelations, the first chapter, right? He said, even the ones that pierce me, all right, shall see me. Now, why did he mention them? Because he want revenge. Mm-hmm. You know, he want to deal with them. You know, so same thing, man. You know, we're going there. And then also it mentions what's that in the book of Isaiah and Jeremiah. It says, "What the cup shall be passed unto thee." So you got to drink of that cup, all right? Because the brother, he put out songs, right? About bashing the baby's heads or whatever. But it's a thing that you did in slavery, right? What was it called? Alligator baby. You know, well, basically you was using our babies to fucking hunt fucking alligators. You know. But go ahead, man.
They would also take the pregnant women who saw the children cut their stomachs. They use a device to cut their stomachs so to take the baby and bash their head with the weight.
Yeah, or stomp it into the ground. Hey, the story of Sam Hose. Sam Hose. Look it up. The story of Sam Hose. He was suspected of committing a crime. His wife, and you know, like that's crazy. His wife, which was a black woman, defended him at the time, because when we were oppressed, our woman was with us. You know, but his wife went to the sheriff, you know, after they had lynched him, and complained like my husband was innocent. We was together all night. I'm with child. She was in like the 8th month of being with child. You know, my husband was with me. He was protecting me. We was together all night. But you know, like he said, like it said in that movie with Denzel, the Hurricane. He said any nigga will do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they came and snatched up an innocent man and hung him and killed him, and his wife was like with child, so she's distraught. Like, my husband was taking care of me. Like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do now? So she went to the police to complain about the situation that her husband was going through and what happened to her. They tied her to a fucking tree, and then they took a knife and they sliced the bottom of her stomach open. And the baby fell out and hit the ground. Now they said the baby started to cry from being cut out the womb. And they said before the baby can raise his voice all the way up, one of these devils stumped the baby's head into the pavement.
Oh, you know what? You got to get Ezekiel, man.
Let me just read this on a comment board from GMS Memphis on the Elder Damash Potts page. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. And that cup represents slavery. You devil's going to have to pay for everything that you did, man. All right? And guess what, brothers and sisters? Our time of captivity is almost up, and they're going to have to pay for everything, okay? They ain't get away with it. So remember that. Remember, Yahweh Shem Yahushua ain't going to let these devils get away. Right now, it looks like they winning. They got away. Nah, you ain't get away with shit, man. Okay, even what they did to our Lord, Yahushua, put him on the cross, stabbed him on the side, you know, fed him vinegar, right? So they ain't going to get away. Every eye shall see. All right, so with that, hey, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Till next time, I say shalom.